Hello world, today I'm going to reveal my conspiracy theory. The government wants us dead! But how could I reach such a conclusion? Well, it all starts off with this graph. As you can see, this is the risk of dying between ages x to x plus 1. This part here is rather normal. Children die at childbirth, or rather babies die at childbirth, and therefore the odds of dying is significantly high. And this part of the graph also makes sense. The older you become, the less durable your body becomes, and therefore the risk of you dying increases with age. But this is the part we need to discuss. This sudden increase in the risk of you dying at the teenage years. What could that possibly mean? Well, let's take a look at Wikipedia. Okay, so adolescence is when you are a teenager. It refers to you growing up. And what happens when you are a teenager? Well, you get affected by hormones. So let's take a look at what that is. Well, hormones can affect your mood, as you can see here. It can also affect other parts of your body, such as you growing up, becoming taller, etc. But let's take a look at the mood swings here. Okay, so what's related to mood swings? Well, depression is related to mood swings. Okay, but what happens when you're depressed? Well, you may end up attempting suicide or actually committing suicide, and that would be horrible. But what could be the cause of depression? Surely you don't become depressed just because you're a teenager. There has to be some sort of factor we are not looking at. Well, let's take a look here. Stress. Okay. Stress such as from work, education. What? Education? Well, we all know education is supported by the government. Well, could that really be the case? Could education really be the cause of depression and thus people dying? That sudden increase in the graph? Well, let's take a look what Google says. I'm in incognito mode, so Google doesn't finish out sentences based on what I have Googled before. In case you didn't know how Google works, Google finishes out your sentences when you type in something, such as, let me just show an example. Google finish sentences funny, yeah. Okay, but this is the part where things gets interesting. Okay, so let's search school makes me depressed, want to kill others, suicidal, want to kill myself, KMS stands for that, feel worthless, too tired, exhausted, feel trapped, suicidal, Reddit, feel stupid. Holy Mary Mother of Joseph, is this really the case? Well, surely it couldn't be, but if it were, then that would explain a lot of things. Think about it. If the government wanted us dead, that would explain random events such as 9/11. I mean, the government wants us dead. Might as well kill some people. And the Twin Towers. There's a lot of people in there. But that couldn't really be the case, could it? Let's take a look at school 150 years ago. In case you don't know, that's when school started becoming a thing. Education became a regular thing that the government forces you to go to. It's required by law. You can't decide not to go to school. And as you can see, you know, this is old pictures. But let's take a look at today. School today. And as you can see, barely anything has changed. I mean, yeah, the colors has changed, and there's access to laptops as well and other devices. But really, what motive could the government have to kill us? Well, it's simple. The Earth is overpopulated. That's the reason why they have killed us all. They realized this, 150 years ago. And if I did the math, I can prove it mathematically that the government knew this, noticed how rapidly people were having children, and thus they decided to do something about it. And how could you prevent overpopulation without actually getting blood on your hands? Well, that's where this clearly constructed rules comes in, known as school. You will become an awesome person. You will learn a lot of things. Yeah, it's totally not because we wanted you as workers and that. No. School is good for you guys, I swear. In case you don't know, that was me parenting the government. My apologies if you don't take me seriously about that. But with all this evidence, I can hereby deduce only one thing. The government wants us dead.